I'm sorry, I gotta run to the car. I gotta go to the car. My registration. Is it in the car? My apologies.
No reason to apologize.
Okay, here's my, am I supposed to just show it like this?
Yeah, that's fine. This is 2002. All right, read it to me.
It says,
What's the last
2000,
4 digits of the VIN number?
it is 2970.
No, the 4 digits of the VIN number, the VIN.
Oh, the VIN number, it is 1783.
All right, now what about insurance?
Yes, I have USAA insurance.
All right, I don't see anything about insurance here, but you do have insurance.
Yes, I always have insurance.
All right, for this failure to stop, counselor, I'm gonna offer her a blocking traffic, $175. No points, ma'am.
Thank
Civil
you so much.
All right, you wanna take the deal?
Yes, please.
All right. We ready, Ms. Williams-Cobb?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Shamia and Lovely. Case number SP 1201329. Counts 1 and SP 1226136. Counts 1 and counts 2 and SP 122625051. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, and good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Chair Erica Harris, P72832. On behalf of Ms. Mia. Ms. Mia, could you please state your full name for the record?
Shamia Lovely.
Okay. And as far Ms. Williams Law, I know Ms. Harris doesn't know, but this is the second Lovely that we've had. And my wife, I call her, one of my many nicknames for her is Lovely.
Okay.
That's cute.
Thank you.
All right. As it relates to this civil infraction, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, counselor?
We do so stipulate, Your Honor.
And will your client stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals of the other matter?
Yes, Your Honor, we stipulate.
I'm gonna find you responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, Ms. Lovely, and I'm going to dismiss the other matters. I'm gonna order you to pay $175, ma'am. When can you pay?
I can pay today.
All right, that's best to be paid at any div-dav kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come downtown and pay that at the in person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a pay by date of February 28th, just so that it gives you time to do that. Hopefully you can get it done today. But I'm going to set it for review at 25 a.m. on February 28th. If you haven't paid it, ma'am, I need to see you on that date. But if you paid it, you're more than welcome to show back up on February 28th at 8:25, but you will close the matter out if you paid it. You don't have to show back up.
Okay.
All
Thank
right?
you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Are you a registered voter, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
All right, I hope you're, and hope if you're not in the game, I hope you get in the game we're losing representation at astronomical rates. So that's all I'll say to that. All right, Ms. Lovely, have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I apologize. I don't see Miss Lovely's name on the docket. Can I get the spelling?
It's not on the docket. She's a walk-in. I'll spell it for you. Miss Lovely, spell your name for the record, please.
Shermia, S-H-E-R-M as in Mary, I-A, last name Lovely, L-O-V as in Victor, E as in Edward, L-Y.
Thank you, Miss Lovely.
Thank you.
And you need the case numbers, Ms. Winslow?
I have those, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Lovett, you're gonna have to sign out and you're gonna have to pull over. When you get someplace where you're pulled over, you can call back in, all right? I'm gonna put you out the room. All right, you have a great day, Ms. Lovett.
You too. Thank you.
Good morning, Your Honor. I don't want to interrupt. I just wanted to confirm if you have a Kevin Lines on your docket this morning. L-A-I-N-Z.
Yeah, Lane Sanchez.
Yeah, I think he's behind on payment. He's supposed to be showing up at my translator's office to do the Zoom court, but I was just checking in on that. He's not present yet, but I understand after speaking to him that he's just a little bit behind and he's asking for the February 28th drop dead deadline.
A little bit behind. He's all the way behind. He hasn't paid anything. All right.
Yeah, he's a young man. He needs to take care of it.
All right. Mr. Goins, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Were you supposed to be here yesterday?
No, Your Honor. You told me it was a review case today.
All right. You haven't paid either.
You say what, Your Honor?
You haven't paid either.
No, sir. Only thing I just need like at least a 2 more months stitching, Your Honor. I just had death of my family and everything, so I just didn't really have the money, Your Honor. I just need like another 2 more months.
2 months.
Yes, sir. You gave me 2 months. You
I'm
gave
sorry
me
you
2
lost death
months.
in your family, sir. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Omar Maurice Goins. Case number SP 11698271 and SP 121-88782. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Goins. Mr. Goins, please state your name for the record.
Omar Goins.
All right, Mr. Goins, I'm sorry to hear about the death of your family, sir. Our prayers and condolences go out to you and your family. And since you are on top of it, at least by way of showing back up, which a lot of people don't do, I'm going to grant you that opportunity to pay by April the 18th, 2022. Review. This time I'm going to need to see you on April 18th. Show back up.
Okay.
8:25 a.m. Hopefully is all paid by then so we can put this behind us, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right. All right. Corbin, good morning to you, counselor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Who's your client?
Yeah, I'm on behalf of Mr. David Gorgias.
All right, I have to get a city attorney in here. I have the officer showed up. Good morning to you, Corporal McCree.
Good morning, Judge Perkins.
All right, I'm gonna call for, we don't have our regular city attorney today. I'm gonna call for a city attorney. You guys can speak and hopefully work this out.
Yeah, Judge, I have another one of these matters with another judge. So I'm going to check in on that. Can I check in on that and try and bounce back here are you going to put us in you're going to put us in a breakout room, I'd imagine, correct?
At some point, I'm gonna put the officer and and I'm gonna put Mr. McCree and the city attorney in a breakout room first. And then I will allow you to speak with the city attorney and the officer if necessary. And if your client is a civil infraction, but if your client shows, then I will offer them an opportunity to speak with you as well. So, but feel free to go to the other courtroom. I'll have your client checked in.
I hear you.
Yes, Your Honor, my client is available if I need him. I told him I would talk to the city attorney and see if we could resolve this. So I'll bounce back shortly.
Very well.
Thank you.
All right, have a great day. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Maurice Jermaine Lovett, case number SP 121-37242. Let's go with also SP 121-3724, counts 1, 2, and 3. In SP 121-8811, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lovett. Mr. Lovett, please state your name for the record.
Maurice Jermaine Lovett.
Lovett, smile, please. Do you have a driver's license, sir?
Yes.
Run his driver's license, please. Do you have registration and insurance?
Yes.
All right, get the registration and insurance out.
For my insurance, I have it in my phone. Can I put you on hold to pull it up?
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir, I'll just turn it up.
All right. All right, he doesn't have a good license. He's driving, coming to court driving, and he doesn't have a good license. Driver's license or it's paid wrong. He's still running. I don't know what made you think you had a good license, sir. Good morning, Corporal. Corporate.
Good morning.
This license has to be at least 20 pages long.
Your Honor, may I have a breakout room with Mr. Lovett, please?
23 pages. I'll just say 22. We won't even count the first page. Everybody's just the one page, right? If there's nothing on there. Yeah. All right. Put you in a breakout room, talk to the lawyer, sir.
Thank you.
Put down his,
On probation, off probation, please. Mr. Glover. I don't know if we're wasting our time with that. Maybe not even call it, yeah, I mean, you know, we're not putting people on probation for this stuff. Driver, yeah, let's forget about it. All right, let's go with, Mr. Good morning, Mr. Gordon.
Good morning, sir.
I don't see you on the docket
Yeah, he's
today.
right in the middle.
Is he?
Yeah, he the only got one, I think. Let me look it up.
I see one for Mona.
Under Johnson, Glad and Johnson, 845 show cause.
Yeah, I see Gladden Johnson, but that's not Frederick Gordon.
Oh, you don't have the same as I do?
Yeah, like Gladden Johnson.
Yeah, so he's right underneath.
Mona Gordon?
No, Frederick Gordon.
Oh, I don't have the same one you.
Oh, you don't? Oh,
No, all right, let's see what Mr. Gordon.
okay.
Do you have Frederick Gordon on your docket, Ms. Williams Law, right under, Gladden Johnson?
I'm looking now, Your Honor.
I don't.
You know,
I don't.
Yeah.
he's got open intox driver in the misdemeanor license. What about your, license, sir? Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, sir. I have a chauffeur's license.
Let's run his license.
Okay.
Wow.
No, I don't even, that's weird.
I have Frederick Gordon.
You have him?
I do not. You said under what name was that?
It's under, on 845, it's under Gladden Johnson. It's right before Mona Gordon, but I have, mine is just Mona Gordon and not Frederick Gordon.
I
All
only
right.
have Gordon.
Say that again.
I only have Mona Gordon. I don't
I only have Mona Gordon, too. All right, let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Frederick Gordon. Case numbers SP 1168922 and good morning. Have some officers and some attorneys. One attorney, two officers. Well, the attorney left. Two officers in the room. And SP 116585051. Appearance for the record, please.
Frederick Gordon.
All right, this is
Erica
a-
Harris on behalf of Mr. Gordon.
All right, thank you. All right, this is a case, Ms. Walker, well, he has a valid driver's license. He's charged with improper license. But I think the more serious allegation is that he has an open intox driver Sir, I'm sure the city is willing to dismiss the improper license, but the only offer that they are willing to do, which I call a non-offer, is open intox passage. And that is the lowest they will go. Am I correct on that?
Yes, sir.
All right, and the reason why I call that a non-offer is because open intox driver is a 2-point offense, alcohol-related offense, that will probably, I don't know what impact it'll have on your chauffeur's license, but I would guess it can't be that good. And then open intox passenger is also an alcohol-related offense with 2 points on your driver's license. So with that being said, you have the option of taking that deal. I'll fine you $240, and you can have that open intox passenger alcohol-related offense on your record, or you can set it for a trial date and see what happens at that date. You can speak with Ms. Harris in a breakout room, and you can
I think I have a,
make an informed decision. What would you like to do, sir?
I have a trial on the 17th of March.
You have what?
I have trial on the 17th of March already.
Let's see what that is. Let's see. You do? So what brings you here today?
This was, I guess we discussed my 2 tickets, the first court date, which was about I think a week or 2 weeks ago, and they told me to come back. This was for another ticket, the improper license ticket.
Okay, we'll put all of them on the 17th of March then.
Okay.
All right. So
okay.
We will see you back. Let me see what that improper license ticket says on here. That does say 17th of March as well. All right. So that's why you're not on this docket. But anyway, we'll see you back on the 17th of March, sir. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right. I have a computer open. I just closed it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you know, Judge Israel wants you to reboot and then log back in.
This one says lead on. Oh, this is the one where the officer Greer is on, and the counselor, he had to go to another courtroom. That would be Kim. What is that counselor's last name? Corbin.
Corbin.
Oh. But you can.
He's probably gonna want to speak to you too. I don't know. I guess it's
Yeah, usually he does.
All right. Well,
Your Honor,
Corbin, yes.
I was just going to say, I'm still waiting on my client. I've got a case before Judge Garrett too, so I'm checking back and forth. It's also
Well,
an
let's do
8:30
this.
sentencing.
Let's do this. Your client says he'll pay by the 28th. Is that correct? Is that enough time? Realistically, let's be realistic about it.
He hasn't made payment so far, so I am concerned. I know he doesn't have a high level of income, but he is working, and I think he just needs to make this his top priority. So he appreciates the discretion of the court, but if he wanted to set March 15th to give him a little bit more, he would obviously not oppose, but he's grateful for any.
I know I gave him the opportunity to do some community service, and he turned it down.
That wasn't this case, Your Honor.
Does Does he want to do 20 hours of community service?
I definitely think he would. He was not availed to that opportunity in the beginning. This case was a little bit older. I remember meeting with you. There was another individual who has done his community service. This guy didn't have that choice, but if I can present it to him, absolutely. I think he would, either pay the fine in full or complete the community service maybe by March 15th, 20 hours.
Yeah, I can't understand why he wasn't presented with that at the time, but nevertheless, that's what he can do.
Okay, great.
Okay. Do you have the phone number for the person to contact to complete those hours, just so I can share that with him?
Yes. 313, he needs to check in then. If he's gonna do that, we'll put it on the record. 313-879-2155.
2155.
Well, if you can handle it, if you're he doesn't necessarily need to check in. If you're gonna handle it, I'll let you handle it.
All right, I appreciate that, Your Honor. We would waive his appearance today and just handle it that way. He'll either pay up or provide proof of the community service by March 15th, if that's acceptable.
March the 17th. Well, let's see. March, do we have another calendar? Another calendar?
No, we didn't get it.
Let's get this.
You want to call this?
Yeah, I'm gonna call it. This is the city of Detroit versus Kevin Lanes Sanchez. Case numbers SP 11667042 and SP 11667071. Appearance for the record, please.
Alexander Hill, P76961, on behalf of the defendant, who is not present via Zoom, but I would waive formal appearance on his behalf to proceed.
All right, this appearance is waived. So, new date. Let's say March the 16th. 2022 at 8:25 a.m. We're going to call it a review. So we're going to say 20 hours community service. Or, hey, I need to know from you, you can call back in and let us know what he's gonna do, because I need to get in touch with the community service people over there at the Southwest Detroit Community Justice Center.
Very good, Your Honor. I'll check back in and confirm that he's going to take the community service opportunity.
All right, very good. Great day.
My client
All
is
Thank you,
All right, attorney. Yes.
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. The case is up for tomorrow on Falaz Zuen, Z-U-E-N, for arraignment. I'm asking if we could wait. I'm asking to waive his appearance for that. I have a preliminary exam tomorrow, and if we could have the matter set for a pretrial.
All right, since it's up for arraignment, I don't think the city attorney has any objection to that at all. Okay. Let's call the city of, is this the only case he has?
Yes, I believe so, yeah.
This is the city of Detroit versus Bala Hassan Zuen. Case number U617132221. That's FALAH. Hassan is HASSAN and Zuen is ZUEN. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Julian Puda, P67520, on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Zuen. Your Honor, I ask that you waive his appearance today for purposes of arraignment.
All right. And for purpose of arraignment, Counselor?
Your Honor, my client stands mute. We ask that you enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, and if you can have the matter set for a pretrial.
All right, we'll enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, and we will set a $0 personal bond on it. And we will give him an April 7th pretrial date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
All right, I have an offer here. Corbin, where's Corbin? He's not back yet.
Yes, I'm back. Your Honor, I am back. I'm
All right, I have
trying to juggle.
City of Detroit versus David Joseph Gorgas, case number SP 126666471. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Kim Corbin on behalf of David Gorgas.
Judge Shannon Walker, P 53794 on behalf of the people. Good morning, Mr. Corbin. Long time.
Good
The
morning.
people have spoken with Officer McCree, who is present in the virtual courtroom. We've extended an offer of blockading traffic to your client.
That's fine. I have authority to accept that.
All right, Officer McCree, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sure, Judge. Corporal Jamie McCree, badge 2865, Detroit Police Department.
All right. And Mr. Corbin, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible, please?
Absolutely, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. When can your client pay?
If you give me 7 to 14 days, that's fine, Judge.
I'm gonna say March the 1st, 2022. I'm gonna set it for review at 8:25 a.m. If your client has showed up, if your client has paid, he does not have to show back up. However, if your client has not paid, I need to see him on March 1st, 2022 at 8:25 a.m. All right?
Very good, Judge.
All right, have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
All right, have a great day. Be safe out there, Corporal McCree, unless you have something else.
I'm good. Thank you.
We have Michael Greer here. Mr. Greer, your officer's not here, doesn't have to be here until 9, and I give them a half-hour grace period, so it'll be 9:30. If your officer doesn't show, we'll call your case then. So sit tight. Do we need offer on that?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, and love it. Let's see what you have. Huh?
A lot.
A lot, yes.
So, Your Honor, I did speak with Mr. Lovett. Mr. Lovett is under the impression that his license is valid based on, I guess, information he's received and even other encounters with law enforcement. They've indicated his license was good.
Well, I mean, that he's gonna really have to take that up with the Secretary of State. Because we just ran his license, and his license, as I said before, it's 23 pages, but I discounted the 1 page because everybody's license has 1 page. I got a novel here, and it says there at the very top, suspended. Now I can go through it a little bit to see. I don't mind doing that. Violation date, 6/20/2021, probably, and then conviction date, 1/20/2022, on a no insurance, suspension, additional action, effective 1/10/2022 to 3/11/2022.
So, Your Honor, based on that one, there was a period of time where it wasn't suspended. It's suspended effective now based off of that.
All right, let's go through some more. And so he's saying that at the time his license was suspended, he at the time he got pulled over, it was not suspended, correct?
Yes.
I believe so. Yes, Your Honor, that is what he's stating.
All right, offense date, 7/14/2021. Let's just look at this no insurance misdemeanor. And I have on this one, just looking at the one, violation date, 1/28/2021. Failures to comply with judgment of a defective equipment. Suspension effective 5/29/2021 to 7/22. So you missed that by 8 days, sir. it probably would have been reinstated, but it was,
No,
according to this, it was suspended at the time.
I paid.
Listen, I'm just giving you the information, sir. That's all I can do. I'm giving, and I'll let you discuss it with your lawyer, but I'm just giving you the information. So, right at this point, I'm the messenger.
I understand.
You know what they say about that, right?
Right.
Let's go to the same thing. No proof of insurance that it arose from on that 128 violation date, same suspension. Let's move to,
Anything else in his,
then it was
Check back. Thank you.
1/14/2020. Conviction out of Redford on 2/12/2020. And then it was suspended 3/1/2020 to 3/31/2020. So it appears to be that from 3/31/2020 until 5/29/2021, your license was good. And from 5/29/2021 until (7/22/2021), your license was bad. And then from 1/10/2022 to 3/11/2022, your license was bad again. And it remains bad now. That's the recent history.
Oh, did you do that reboot, Your Honor?
I did,
And log back in? Okay.
but he never did sign on. I gotta reboot it again now. At least sign back on.
Oh, fixed it. Okay, cool. Okay.
Oh, it's starting right now.
So done with the,
All right, so let me relay, you want to call the case or you want to speak to him some more or what? Also, sir, you have some old cases here that you were on probation for a long time ago. And you never did satisfy this. However, I don't believe this ever messed with your license, or at least I haven't checked to see.
Yes, that was dealing with my license.
Well, that you gotta settle up with that too.
Every time I did come down and settle up with it, every time I come to court with you guys, I'll always bring that case back up. And every time I come back down there, I go see my probation lady, they keep saying it's thrown out. I had to do community service for you guys. That case that's how I got my license back.
You did community service?
Yes, that's how I got my license back.
But let's call probation and let's get this cleared up now.
I'm
not too much concerned about. I'm not even too much concerned about it as 2009. That's even before I became a lawyer. So.
But Your Honor, is there an offer? Or would these be dismissed? He does have his insurance and his registration. And it sounds like at some point his license may have been valid. I can't remember if it was valid when he got the ticket.
No,
it was a lot.
Valid. According to this, it was not valid. He missed it by 8 days. If he'd have got pulled over 8 or 9 days later, it probably would have been valid. Here's the offer. 2 counts of failure to display, $240 a piece, and they're willing to dismiss everything else.
I came to court today for unregistration and license, and I have all that stuff. I have the day I got pulled over, I had all that stuff. The cop wouldn't set that stuff from me. I don't understand today when he pulled me over why he didn't tell me I ain't had no license then.
You want to speak with the lawyer again, sir?
Yes, I need to speak with the lawyer, yeah.
Join that room again, please. Maurice Lovett, you should have just kept it when you called earlier. But I just want to see what they say. You said
through our community service?
I don't know.
Because I don't have
This is
referrals
way
to
back.
that.
Oh, you said what?
I never put in the referral request. for that.
No, this was way back, 2009 and 2012.
They not gonna-
Do I hear joint break room?
Yes,
they don't have that information. I can call
they
Mr.
should.
Green.
All right, Corporal Baker, yeah, call Ms. or not, you just call the probation and see if they just have anything on.
Oh,
We're gonna
okay.
get it, we're gonna get it closed out.
Okay.
All right. Let's go with who else is in the room. All we have is officers in the room and Mr. Greer. And we're gonna wait for Mr. Michael Greer, see if the officer shows. See who we're waiting on here. What's your date of birth, Mr. Greer?
It's September 10th, 1970.
All right, you know you have an open case in front of Judge Leach, right?
Yes.
Judge Bryant, I'm sorry, Judge Bryant.
Yes.
All right, so I just wanted to make sure you knew that.
Back here.
That comes up on March the 8th. This
Okay.
case is, the officer is Daryl Martin. So we'll wait and see if he shows up. All right, ma'am, good morning to you. What's your name?
Ashley Kurzynski. It could be
Okay.
under my maiden name, Kurzynski.
All right, it is. All right, we'll wait on, back for you. And let me look you up, Ms. Kurzynski. I don't have an officer on Kurzynski, at least unless I look at the actual ticket, we'll see. But nevertheless, your officer is due here at 9 o'clock. We'll give your officer a half-hour grace period, 9:30. If they don't show, then, now, Corporal, you can, if you have someplace to go and, Corporal Baker, if you all have someplace to go, I have you checked in. You can check in by 10 or so. And then at 10 o'clock, we'll call those cases and if they don't show up, all right?
Okay, so.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
And
All right, Your Honor, can you put me in the breakout room?
Yeah, I'll put you in a breakout room, but there's
I
nobody.
mean, not a breakout room, the little holding area.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be a breakout room. I mean, you got the holding areas. Can you put them in a holding area, Corporal or Corporate?
Okay, I'll put it on.
You got
No, I'm just messing with you, Corporal Baker. Here, I can put you in a breakout room, but there's gonna be nobody in there. I'll put both of you, but again, you can go and sign back on by around 10. If they don't show up, then we'll call the cases, but I'll put you in a breakout room as well.
I'm gonna go out.
Okay, I'll just sign back in as well.
I'll sign back in, Judge.
All right, very well. Not you,
10 o'clock?
not you. You stay here
Okay.
and mute yourself, and we'll until I call your case.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Work on Mr. Buttons.
Yeah.
So they said to stay there. Yes, but mute my case. Mute. Okay.
just set that alarm for 9:30, or really 9:29. And then when that alarm goes off, I'll make sure that any officer that's in there is checked in.
Oh, what alarm? On my phone?
On my phone, or on somebody, somebody will do it.
Oh,
so that-
yeah.
So that we'll have it.
You know,
I'm sure he does. All right. Let's call the case. Are you satisfied with what you've learned? I mean, maybe not satisfied with are you satisfied with what you learned today? Maybe that's not the best way to put it, but let's call the case. This is the City of Detroit versus Maurice Jermaine Lovett. Case numbers SP 121-3724, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 121-8811, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Lovett. Mr. Lovett, please state your name.
Maurice Jermaine Lovett.
All right, so I've given you an opportunity, sir, to speak extensively with defense counsel, who I might add is a very good defense counsel. The offer here, we'll put it on the record, and this is by the city attorney's office, 2 counts of failure to display a valid driver's license. Those will be misdemeanors. Those are abstractable to the Secretary of State. However, they don't carry any points. You could potentially receive further suspensions, but the rest of the cases will be dismissed. That's going to be $240 fine apiece, a total of $480. You have a right to a trial, sir. So if you want to go to trial on this, I can give you a trial date. You have a right to you have a right to speak with Mrs. Harris, and I've done that. What would you like to do?
I'd like to take it to trial.
All right. Trial date is April the 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m. I would suggest you go and re-engage the Secretary of State's office and get a license, just because it says that you should be re-eligible for a license effective 3/11/2022.
Okay.
So that's what it says here, but talk to them and see if you can get a license. But I have a trial date set March the 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m. All right?
All right.
Oh, let's deal with this other stuff. Let's
I
deal
thought
with
you
this other.
said April 7th, Your Honor.
I thought it was April 7th.
I'm sorry, April 7th. Did I say March? April 7th. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Let's deal with this other stuff, sir.
Okay.
Well, let's deal with this other stuff. We never did probation ever get done?
I can reach back out again.
I mean, we'll deal with it on March the 7th.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's not effective.
I mean, April 7th.
April the 7th.
April.
I'm sorry again. April 7th, 2022, we're gonna deal with these old probation matters, but we'll put it on the calendar, so But if by some slim chance it was gonna affect your license, it won't affect your license now. All right, anything further, sir?
No.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a very good day. I'll see you back April the 7th at 9 a.m.
All right, thank you. See you then.
All right. I mean, me personally, I always like the trial route anyway.
Always my advice.
Yeah. All right. I'll put trial on there, but- We have Michael Greer's file and Perkinsky's file. Ashley is Kurzynski, did I get that right?
I thought Greer was up there, isn't it?
I got Greer's register of action. I don't.
Oh, that's all I have.
That's all you have?
Uh-huh.
There's no file for this?
I don't know.
Oh,
I do have this.
Kurzynski.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not right. Because there's Kazzersky. There's two Ashleys. And they're wedged in between each other.
Oh, so let me see.
Should be a U tick. Down at the last, second from the last. You can ask for Michael Greer as well.
Yeah.
Alejandro still will dismiss that. They-
Hey, Jenny, can you come down and pick up the ticket? It's somebody who will do. No, it's a try. but we wait for it. Yeah, it's- Okay, thanks, Jane. Pass the book. Need anybody pass the book?
No, I just watched the business.
It was a close game, though.
I saw. I wasn't surprised by that.
Yeah, about the Rams.
Yeah.
Coming up very little bit. I thought the bank, the way the other banks was going to get it up until toward the end. They started getting tired.
That's it's pretty. Well, what is she want? She talking about love it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you.
Do you do any probation? Any community service?
Yeah, just like yeah, just judgment.
And we're ready, Your Honor, on Greer.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Michael Greer, case number 19-4432931. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Greer. Mr. Greer, state your name for the record, please.
Michael Greer.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. Complaining witness has failed to appear. We move for dismissal.
All right, is there Officer Daryl Martin? Officer Daryl Martin, hearing no response. Today is the date and time set for a trial. There is no response from the officer. No, I haven't seen him come in the room. I'm going to grant your motion to dismiss. No officer. Do you have a license now, Mr. Greer?
Yes, I do.
Got that? You paid that reinstatement fee up front?
Yes, I did.
Congratulations, sir. Are you a registered voter?
Yes, I am.
Hopefully, if you're not in the game, hopefully you get in the game. We're losing representation at astronomical rates. So we had 18% of registered voters in the city of Detroit who actually cast their ballot last election. Hopefully we can get that number up a lot. All right?
Okay. Yes, sir.
All right. If no further questions, sir, your case is dismissed.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
You do the same. Thank you.
See you as well. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Ashley Elizabeth Kurzynski, case number U5778952. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Kurzynski. Ms. Kurzynski, could you state your name for the record? You have to take yourself off of mute. There you go.
Ashley Elizabeth Kurzynski.
Your Honor, before I proceed with the motion, Ms. Kurzynski, is there a different last name that you use sometimes or that might have been used?
Kurzynski is my maiden name. Lachinsky is my legal last name.
So, Your Honor, she does have 3 other matters on the docket.
Yes, she does. So, okay. Well, I pointed that out because I thought it was 2 separate people. Just happened to be 2 Ashleys like that. Okay, let's call the case of Ashley Elizabeth Kurzynski, case numbers SP 11436448, counts 1, 2, and 3.
And Your Honor, again, Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Kurzynski. Could you state your name again for the record and with both your maiden and your married last name?
Ashley Elizabeth Kurzynski Lachinsky.
Your Honor, today is the date and time set for trial. Although there does not appear to be a complaining witness listed on the docket, I would also assert that no complaining witness has appeared. We would move for dismissal.
Okay. Today is the date and time set for the trial in the matters. I have an officer. It seems like you got pulled over by the same officer. Well, this all happened on the same date. Is that what they're saying? Officer Padron, badge number 1143, hearing no response and having not seen that officer show up in the breakout room this morning, we are going to dismiss the case, no officer. We're going to waive any warrant fees, and you're going to have to pay 3 reinstatement fees.
Are those the fees that I've already paid?
If you have, yeah, it seems like you have paid them. It seems like you have paid them. We're just looking at an old thing here. So the cases are gonna be dismissed, ma'am, no officer.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
All
you.
right, there's nothing further. You have a very good day.
You too. Thank you.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. That iPhone, good morning to you, ma'am. What's your name?
Regina Golden.
All right, so your officer did show up. We're gonna wait on them to check back in. They went to another court.
Your Honor, did
Yes.
all of the officers show up?
Well, not all of them. We have most of them. The officer Corporate showed up, and I mean Corporal Corporate and Officer and Corporal Baker showed up. That Officer Flesh did not show up. So we had 2 out of the 3 show up, and they've written the most tickets.
Okay, and it shows a few of these are for reviews or adjourns to pay.
All right, I don't know whether that was paid or not. Let's see. I guess Ms. Golden can tell us whether she paid.
Oh, no, I didn't. I wasn't able. I have been trying to pay my rent and stuff down. So, and I just got a new job. So it should be getting paid not after I just got it down a couple weeks ago.
Gina Golden's fine, she's here. We're gonna wait for those officers to check back in. So yeah, 1, 2 cases will be dismissed for no officer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kurzynski is the same person.
Yes.
She had a name change.
We got it. I'm sorry about that. We dismissed the case, no officer for both Greer and
Golden, right?
Golden, Regina Golden.
On the 2015 matter, Your Honor, do we know if there's an officer listed? Sorry.
I'm gonna get the file on the 2015.
Yes, I think it's an open alcohol ticket.
2015, let's see. No, I don't have an officer list. Let me see if I have a ticket in here. Bar. No officer for that one.
Okay, thank you. And I'm looking at the offer that was originally attached, and it says there may be additional state matters.
Well, we don't have a state attorney in here, so. I don't know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 8 different cases, I believe, should be up for today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And Your Honor, I think I'm looking at this recommendation, I may be able to go into the breakout room with her and discuss this. I believe it encompasses everything that's on the docket.
Okay. Join the room, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Walker. Good
morning, Judge.
I'm here with, we have Golden, that she's in the breakout room now. The officers, I told them that they can come back by 10, so they just wouldn't be sitting here. So they haven't showed back up yet, but I have 2 officers that checked in, another officer that hasn't checked in, so but the file, it appears to encompass everything with the offer that was originally written. So unless there's something else, I mean, if she wants to take this offer, Ms. Harris is counseling her as it relates to this offer that was in the file. And unless you have something else different, then that's basically it.
No, okay, I will either come down or Zoom back in at 10 o'clock.
Okay. All right, I had the city attorney in here just a second ago. What would your client want to do?
So, Your Honor, I did discuss with her. She is going to or would be willing to enter a plea. We did discuss the recommendation that I have in front of me. However, it encompasses the open intox matter where the officer is not present. So if the court would strike that from the recommendation, we could possibly move forward. However, there is one matter that is not addressed by the recommendation.
And is that a city or state matter, or do you know?
I believe it's a city matter. It's actually the matter with Corporal Kropic.
Okay, which case number is that?
That case number is SP 493-5461.
All right, and I'm gonna have the city attorney zoom back in. That's a 2015 matter.
Right.
That's a city matter. I'm gonna have the city attorney zoom back in. You know, you can let the city attorney know as well that Ms. Golden has many civil infractions that she hasn't paid. And I don't know if they're going to take that under consideration for the offer or not. There's 1, 2, and then there's 3 that haven't been paid, and then 2 more that were probably encompassed here because they're more recent. So with that being said, you know, when they zoom back in, I'll let you talk to them.
And we'll also ask where the officers were instructed to check back in. Were they given a time certain?
Yes, 10 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Harris is on it.
Say that again, Ms. Williams-Law?
I said Miss Harris is on it, as always.
Always.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Not much is gonna slip by her. See, you couldn't take advantage of my generosity, Ms. Golden, and pay your reinstatement fees up front, huh?
I lost my job. He had got laid off and stuff. So I just got me a nice little job at Chrysler. So now I'm paying my bills off as I get a check each week. Cause I was in a hole.
Nice little job, huh?
Yeah. I'm very proud of this job because I'm paying these bills off.
Congratulations.
I think I just got my 120th day yesterday.
120 days?
Yep. So I'm about to start getting my full benefits and stuff for my family and stuff.
Is it a full-time job?
Yes, it's at FCA.
Or you a part-time temporary?
TPT.
So you won't get any benefits yet, will you?
Yeah, I get that.
I thought it took a year.
Oh, well, I did get a paper stating that I might be going full-time real soon because I haven't missed a day since I've been there.
That's what's up. All right, let's do this, Ms. Nash. Let's go into the system while we're sitting here. And for these tickets that she owes money on that are old, who will waive the late fee and reinstatement fee for those tickets? I'll hand you. Or do we already do that? Here's this careless driving. Here is this insurance. Disregard the red signal. All right. Check. Let's put the cases on the record just so we can go ahead and start. This is the city of Detroit versus Regina Elaine Golden. Case number SP 1196385, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1196842, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 4935461. 15457655 1632540 counts 1 and counts 2. Put your appearance on the record, please.
Regina, my name is Regina Golden.
And Cherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Golden.
Get that out of the way. See if these are discounted, waived late fee and reinstated fee. All right, for ticket number SP 4935451. That's the city of Detroit versus Regina Elaine Golden. I'm gonna waive the reinstatement fee for that. Get her back down to the original cost of the ticket. That ticket was 2015 ticket. For ticket number SP 4935452, Regina Elaine Golden. That ticket is a no insurance civil infraction. I'm going to waive the late fee and reinstatement fee for that. That was a 2000. Get her back to the original cost of the ticket. For ticket number SP 16, strike that 16 3251711. I'll do the same for that. That's a 2016 ticket. I'll waive the late and reinstatement fee to get her to the back to the original cost of those tickets. So can you put your appearance on the record, Ms. Walker?
Yes, Judge. Shannon Walker, P 53794 on behalf of the people.
Okay, we have Ms. Golden here. Today is the date and time set for a trial. We had Officer Corporal Corpick and Corporal Baker. I instructed them to zoom back in at 10 a.m. However, so they have a few more minutes, but we have, I think Ms. Harris wants to speak to you regarding the offer. You want to speak with her in the breakout room regarding the offer?
Yes, please, and thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Put you both in a breakout room. Please join the room. All right, Attorney Hill.
Judge, I have a jury trial with Shannon Walker in front of you today, right, Ms. Walker?
Who was that?
I'm kidding, Judge. I was joking. I have a question for you, Your Honor. I have a client of mine, there's a speeding ticket that got defaulted. We filed an appearance. It's G's. You have G's?
Yeah, what's the last name?
So I can give you the ticket number, SP 1252 8541. Last name is Gutierrez.
Gutierrez?
Yeah. And this is happening a ton. It's not this court's fault, but it's processing. It's taking months and months for them to get in the system. We file appearances before they get in there. They don't get accepted.
Oh, Jose. I've seen him before. All right.
They're looking for you, people.
I know, just stop.
What do you want to do?
I'm sorry, Judge?
What do you want to do?
I was going to talk to Ms. Walker to see if we could actually just get it taken care of today, because he just got notice from the Secretary of State that it was in default. So should I maybe call Ms. Walker, or?
When she gets out the breakout room, we'll do that.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
Man in solitary confinement in Texas jail cell for 27 years.
Yeah, what's in jail, sir?
He's in solitary confinement for 27 years.
No way. He never got out at least 1 hour in the gym, the yard?
I mean, I'm sure you get, yeah, I think solitary confinement
Is
is
he
different.
crazy?
I don't
He
know.
crazy?
I'm sure he's crazy now, bro.
God damn.
All right, Corporate, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
91 ending mileage 46468. You can actually clear this up now. We'll go this together.
Corporate, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Corporal Stanley Kropic, badge 775, City of Detroit.
And what precinct is that?
8th precinct.
There will. They're speaking, I don't know if you have Corporal Baker's number or not. We're on the record with Miss Regina Gold.
Yep.
The city attorney is speaking with the defense counsel.
Okay, I'll go inside right now. He's sitting inside. I'll tell him to sign on. Cool.
And Your Honor, Ms. Walker indicates that she will come down to the courtroom to review the recommendation.
Okay.
But I think she was waiting for Mr. Hill in the breakout room.
Oh, she wants to speak to Mr. Hill. All right, Corporal Baker, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Corporal Baker, Corporal RTS Baker, Detroit Police, badge 21.
8th precinct?
Yes, 8th precinct, sir.
All right. We're waiting on the city attorney, Shannon Walker, to come to the courtroom and look and review the file.
Okay, I'll stand by right here, Your Honor.
All right. We're back on the record with Ms. Regina Bolton. And
Judge, I believe I need to come down to the courtroom after talking to Ms. Harris. I got to see which officers are here and which ones are not here to be able to do an appropriate plea.
Okay. We have.
I'll head down right now, Judge.
What about on Mr. Hill's matter then?
Mr. Hill, I agree to set aside the default and ask the court to set it for hearing.
All right, very well. All right.
And I'll be right down, Judge.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Jose Gutierrez, case number SP 125-28541. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Ryan Hill, P68445 on behalf of the defendant.
Okay. You want to waive his appearance, Counselor?
Judge, yeah, it's a civil infraction. I think I told the court that this is a situation where my client picked up a ticket back in September of 2021. We did file an appearance, but when we filed the appearance, it wasn't in the system yet. It looks like this was just entered in the system in January of this year. Ms. Walker from the city has agreed, stipulated to set aside the default. We just asked it to be set for a formal hearing date.
All right. Formal hearing is going to be on April the 7th, 2022 at 9 a.m.
Judge, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, have a great day.
Take care.
See you later. This is one of those days where Still Alejandro on the review. Can we get his file? Make sure we close that off for the first visit. Who takes CASTIL.
I never had them.
It's only a couple of them. And this guy, shut back up and tell us that his client was going to do 3 hours of community service. So I gave him the number.
You like doing that?
I mean, I'll do it. I don't mind.
I've been
You
whipping
got a lot to
them out.
do.
I've been whipping them out. I got a schedule, man. You don't want to see that.
If you want me to do it, I'll do it.
No, you're all right, Jim.
Rule of ROAs for all of them.
see these. So I
The
don't know what
ROA?
these are set for.
The ROA, it should be ROAs for everything. And then the ones that have waived late payment fee, waived late pay and reinstatement fee, those are old civil infractions that we didn't
Yeah,
set
there's no
aside.
ROAs for U tickets anywhere.
It should be here.
That's why I was looking at the docket sheet to see if it told me what it was set for. I see ROAs for all the traffic, but not any U tickets. Then yeah, and these I don't see it either. Choice, bar.
Well, the U ticket should be one disorderly conduct. It's closed out. and
Oh,
you're
it's closed
talking-
out?
Yeah, and you're talking about the open alcohol in a motor vehicle.
No, there's a urinating and a DC loitering.
Okay, so I have the DC 1056611 is closed out.
Okay,
That was closed out 6/21/2021.
perfect. What about U 920-93312?
That also was closed out 6/26/2020.
Beautiful, okay. There's a 12 and a 13. Okay.
That was
Sorry.
probably used tickets. Oh, no. Go ahead.
No, never mind, I found it. Okay, this is bars ticket.
So the ones that are open, they have the trial work on. The ones that were in default, I just waived the reinstatement fee and they'll pay the ticket. There were old tickets, so
okay.
They have something. I think she has 1, 2, 3. She's got to pay anyway.
Okay. I think I got this organized now.
Good morning.
Hey. How about you?
No, I just want you to not have to worry about stuff. All right.
I don't know. Just keep on going. Like Energizer Bunny.
That's why we got that stamp card. It's real convenient. That way you can go on about your day.
Okay. We have an offer here. We're back on the record with Regina Golden. You want to see if you want to see if, House Counsel wants to speak.
Yeah, I was gonna go back and zoom in.
Okay, go ahead. We have an offer here. And that's charged, right?
I think, yeah, they're just failed to displays.
Okay, we have an offer here, 2 failure to displays and 2 responsible pleas. Let me get this out.
She showed up.
Let's wait till city attorney gets back in. All right, I'm waiting on the city attorney, but it appears that there's 2 responsible pleas that we have for the improper left turn. That's a responsible plea, $130. I think that's 2 points on your driving license. And for the defective bumper or defective equipment or whatever that is, that's $120. And then 2 failure to display a valid driver's license, that's going to be $240 a piece. That's going to be a total of $480 for those 2. And then you have the 3 civil infractions that are old that you need to pay, and then dismiss the rest of the pending matters. The city attorney is going to zoom back in. I'll give you an opportunity to discuss it if you want to with her. But apparently that's what the offer is, if I'm reading this correctly.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see what that proper left turn is going to be.
That's 2 points, because it's as charged, 2 points.
I think it's an improper left turn is 2 points, I think. I have illegal left turn or legal right turn. let's see, that's 28. Proper left turn 2820. See what that's gonna,
2 points.
2 points.
Yes.
Okay. All right, very well. We have the city attorney, and let me make sure I'm reading this correct, Counselor. I have 2 counts of failure to display a valid driver's license. And then the 2 civil infractions are going to be as charged, improper left turn or improper turn, and a defective equipment. Is that correct?
Yeah, Judge, and there are 6 counts being dismissed. In addition to the state counts that will probably be dismissed because there's no prosecutor.
All right, and then the 6 counts that you're referring to will be 1, 2. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 counts pending. So I don't know if you're including there the 3 civil infractions that are very old. Were you including those in on the dismissals?
I have the dismissal pile marked, Judge, with all the tickets in there.
All right. Good. So that's, oh, so here's one problem. You have a dismissal pile that you have a civil infraction that's listed on the responsible plea. That's the defective bumper ticket. So you have that on the first page of
Okay,
the dismissal
I'm
pile.
fine with you, the court striking that from responsible and moving that to dismissal. So then she'd only be pleading to 3 counts. 2 failed to displays and an improper turn from the city.
And let me get this correct. Are you willing, are basically on these dismissal piles, are you willing to set aside the defaults on those old cases then?
Not the careless driving, but the rest of them I am.
But Your Honor, the careless driving says review. So I'm just wondering, did she already do a responsible on that?
Well, here's the deal. The careless driving, the old cases are either whether she pleads responsible or pleads or they're dismissed. The old cases are not going to have an abstraction on the driving record, from my understanding, because they were abstracted a long time ago in the when it was initially defaulted, correct?
That sounds right. I'm not 100% certain with how that works.
Yeah, on the civil infractions, do you know on the civil infractions, if they were defaulted back in 2016 or whatever, then those points go on the driving record at that time. And then if they even, whatever they do with those tickets at this point, if those points will be long gone and the fines will just be out there.
I agree with that, Judge. I agree. That's my understanding as well.
Okay, so, I mean,
a dismissal now, though, would still stop the fines from accruing.
yes, that's what the dismissal will do for those cases. So here, essentially, now the offer is pleading to an improper turn, which is a new case, which will have the 2 points on your client's driving record, and pleading to 2 counts of failure to display, and the city attorney is willing to dismiss the improper bumper ticket. And then basically the rest of them will be dismissed except for the careless driving that's under review. So essentially, from the way I see it and understand it, they'll have to pay for 4 tickets, and then out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pay for 4 tickets, and 7 of them are going to be dismissed. and then 2 points on her driving record.
That's a pretty good offer, but hey, that's just my opinion.
Well, originally, Ms. Walker, we had blockading. So I'm just wondering, would you be willing to put that back on the table? Because that was originally the offer for that civil infraction.
I'd be willing to amend it to a 1-point offense, but not blockading. Judge, I'd be comfortable amending to a 1-point limited access offense.
Limited access on the, what is that, 10
over it should be, Judge, I believe. 65 and a 55 is a 1-point.
6 to 10 over limited access, right?
Correct.
Okay. You want to speak with your client, or I don't know if you understood what's going on, Ms. Golden?
I think I need to talk to my attorney. I don't understand it.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room and you can speak with the attorney.
Okay.
So you rejoin that room that you're already in, Ms. Gold.
What do I do?
How did she get back into that room, Ms. Harris? It should be a more button there on the if you push more, it should say rejoin room or something like that. Here,
No,
I'm gonna switch it from 1 and then I'm gonna switch it back to 2, okay? You see the 1?
No. Okay, it says the host has moved to room 2.
Okay, go ahead.
No, it's not doing anything. On my board, it says chat, meeting settings, minimize meeting, background and filters, and disconnect auto.
You don't have a more button down there on the right?
Yeah, I pressed it.
You see where you can rejoin that room?
It just say raise hand.
No. What about the top of your screen to the right?
No, it says in the more it says chat, meeting settings, minimize meeting.
Can you instruct her how to get back into that breakout room? Ms. Harris?
Miss Golden, do you see more? Are you on an iPhone?
Yeah, I'm on the iPhone. I see
you
more
see-
over here.
And once you tap it, does it say breakout rooms?
No. It
Do you
says
see any?
I'm gonna move her again. I'm gonna move you from 1 and it should prompt you and I'm gonna move you back to 2.
What I gotta do? Okay. That's not it.
Counselor,
When you-
good morning.
when you
to Go ahead.
When you tap your screen, Miss Golden, do you see anything that says breakout room?
Nope.
And Ms.
Just
Harris,
going to-
just so you know, the state prosecutor is here on Ms. Golden's tickets.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Tibbs, you're here. Are you gonna be our normal prosecutor from this point on?
No, Your Honor, I'm just filling in for the time being.
All right, we have Ms. Golden, who has city matters that she's gonna plead to 2 misdemeanors and 1, well, I don't know what she's gonna plead to, but that's the offer, 2 misdemeanors and 1 civil infraction. And then she has a lone state matter out there. What is this? What is the, that would be a failure to display. What is the state's position?
Your Honor, if she's going to plead to the city tickets, we can dismiss the 1 failure to display for the state.
Okay. She needs to learn how to get back in that breakout room.
Yeah, I do, don't I? It's crazy. We got into it the first time. I'm trying to.
Let me see if
Ms. Golden, if
see if you can join 3, or 4. What, see if you can join 4.
Do I press leave or what? It's like.
No, leave is gonna
no,
leave
it
you out.
you should see an option to join you should see breakout rooms. More likely than not,
Okay,
it's under more.
I see it right here. Okay. It says you have been assigned to room 4.
Yes, join.
She got it. Now she's learned something new today. So, good morning, Counselor. When, what are we gonna, how do we get a state prosecutor in here when we need one?
Do you have the phone number for the traffic phone that we have?
All right, so if you can. Judge, how many state charges does Ms. Golden have? I believe there was more than one.
Oh, was it?
When you look at the ROAs, there's a few that have the 257 PAT code.
Oh, and no proof of insurance as well. That's a civil infraction. Let's see. You got these things up the Mrs. Walker way.
Sorry, Judge.
All right. There's 3 state charges: a disregard and a red signal, a no proof of insurance, and a no. Well, let's see. No.
And I know some of them were Officer Kropkick's tickets, who is present. APA Tibbs, I know you're kind of late to the game, so I'm just trying to fill you in.
Thank you.
So the 2 tickets, one of the tickets, the disregard and the red signal is closed. So that's off the table. That's an 08 ticket. It's been closed. A no ops. I'm sorry. The no ops is closed. The 2 tickets that were at hand to now are for state matters are a no proof of insurance civil infraction and disregarding a red signal civil infraction. So that's what the state has.
And just so you know, Mr. Tibbs, I am dismissing 7 city tickets, having her plead to 2 misdemeanor failed to displays and 1 amended improper turn to a 1-point limited access.
And that wouldn't be, let's say you're dismissing 1, 2, 3, or you would be dismissing 5 then. You would be dismissing 5 because 2 of those would be his.
Okay.
She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 tickets total. Okay, 1 ticket, the careless driving is not going to be dismissed. She owes $210 on that.
Okay.
All right, so that's that. So you're dismissing, and then 2 of those tickets, that gets us down to 10. 2 of those tickets are state tickets. That gets you down to 8. And then out of the 8, you have her pleading to 2.
I were pleaded to 2 failed to displays and 1 amended civil infraction, correct?
Out of the 8, you have her pleading to 3, yes.
Yes, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, then yeah, I guess the state is down to 2 then.
And then, so she's already paying the $210 for the careless driving. And then she'll owe for the 2 misdemeanors, she'll owe $480 for those 2 tickets. And then for the limited access ticket, she will owe another $135. So for a total right now of $825. Now, would you like to add on to that, Counselor Tibbs?
Your Honor, we can dismiss all the state charges if she pleads to the city offer.
Okay. All right. Now, thank you. You can put your appearance on the record, Attorney Tibbs, APA Tibbs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mitch Tibbs on behalf of the people, P84574.
All right. So here's the deal. The state is willing to dismiss if Ms. Golden pleads to the city, and we just summed it up. That plea would be 2 misdemeanors of failure to display, $240 apiece. That would be $480, plus a limited access 6 to 10, another $135, plus the pay the $210 careless driving that was back in 2016, which would be another $210 for a total of $825. I'll waive the warrant fees. Your client will also be responsible for 1, 2, 3, 4 reinstatement fees of another $180. So that would be a total of $1,005 today. Well, I won't concern myself with the reinstatement fees. I just mentioned that to her so that she knows that she will not get a valid driver's license, or at least have clearances here at the 36th District Court until those reinstatement fees are paid. So it'll be a total of $825 today.
And Your Honor, it's my understanding that Ms. Golden understands that, and she is waiving her right to continue to a trial today and entering a plea based on the recommendations.
Is that your understanding, Ms. Golden?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Well, we got the officers' appearances on the record, so everyone is really free to leave now, and they're more than welcome to stay. But we got what we need to. And I thank everyone for their indulgence. So let's start with swearing you in, ma'am. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for these misdemeanor offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna read her the advice of rights form and make sure she understands that we should probably be sending this out to each individual and get them to sign it and email it back to us. But I'm gonna read it just in case. If you require accommodations, this is number 1. If you require accommodations to use the court because of disabilities, or if you require a foreign language interpreter to help you fully participate in court proceedings, please contact the court immediately to make arrangements. 2, you have been brought to the court on a misdemeanor charge. You have the following basic rights: to plead guilty or not guilty, or to stand mute. If you stand mute, a plea of not guilty will be entered. You may plead no contest with the permission of the court. To have a jury trial, a trial by jury, or to have the assistance of an attorney. Number 3, you have the right to an attorney appointed at public expense if you are indigent, without money to hire an attorney, and if the offense charge requires a minimum jail sentence, or the court determines that it might sentence you to jail, the appointing authority will decide if you are indigent and appoint counsel if you are eligible. Number 4, you may have to repay the expense of an appointed attorney. You may contest your ability to pay the ordered fees if the court attempts to collect any costs from an attorney at the court, and the court must determine your ability to pay at that time. If you have a trial, you have the following rights: to call witnesses to speak for you at trial. You may get an order signed by the court to require witnesses to come to court, to see, hear, and question all witnesses against you at trial, to be a witness for yourself, or to remain silent. If you choose not to be a witness on your own behalf, the prosecuting official may not comment on your refusal to testify. To be presumed innocent unless proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. If you plead guilty or no contest and your plea is accepted, you will not have a trial of any kind and will give up the rights listed in items 3 and 5 above. Number 7, you have the right to be released on bond. Number 8, if you are now on probation or parole, and you enter a plea of guilty or no contest, or a finding of guilt is made by a judge or a jury, it may result in a violation of your probation or parole. If you are sentenced to jail and fines plus costs, the court will tell you on the record the name of the offense, the mandatory minimum jail sentence, if any, and the maximum possible penalty for the offense, including jails, fines, or both. Fines, costs, and other financial obligations imposed by the court must be paid at the time of the assessment, except when the court allows otherwise or good cause shown. If you are not able to pay due to financial hardship, contact the court immediately to request a payment alternative. MCR 6.425, Section D, subsection 3. An appeal to the circuit court may be taken within 21 days from the date of sentence or as permitted pursuant to MCR 6.625, subsection B. If the sentence includes incarceration, and if you wish to file an appeal but are financially unable to retain a lawyer, the court will appoint a lawyer to represent you on appeal if the request for a lawyer is made within 14 days after sentence. Number 12, federal law and or state law may prohibit you from possessing, purchasing ammunition or a firearm, including a rifle, pistol, or revolver, if you are convicted of a misdemeanor crime of violence and you are a current or former spouse, parent, or guardian of the victim, you share a child in common with the victim, you are or will or were cohabitating with the victim as a spouse, parent, or guardian, or you are where or you are or were involved with the victim in another similar relationship. Do you understand those rights, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, and you have a right to a trial. You understand that?
Yes.
If you take this offer today, you'll be giving up that trial right. You understand that?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, let's do this. Let's draw your attention. Let's draw your attention to May the 6th, 2021 at around 3:28 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of West McNichols and Otter Drive, ma'am, where you on that day pull over by a Detroit police officer.
Yes.
On that date, that officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
And why is that?
Because I didn't have a driver's license.
Very well, ma'am. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license, or as charged to failure to display a valid driver's license. I'm going to fine you $240 for that, ma'am. Ma'am, let me draw your attention to way back to December the 5th, 2015, ma'am, in the city of Detroit, in the area of West McNichols and Southfield Service Drive. On that date and time, ma'am, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer?
Yes.
And on that date and time, ma'am, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you?
No, I couldn't.
All right, and why is that, ma'am?
Because I didn't have a driver's license.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty as charged to failure to display a valid operator. I'll fine you $240 for that. Ma'am, let me draw your attention for the responsible plea. This is the one responsible plea of improper term. When your client stipulates to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea, Ms. Harris.
Stipulate, Your Honor.
Okay, with that stipulation, ma'am, I'm gonna find you responsible for limited access 6 to 10 over. That's a 1 point offense and $135. And with the stipulation of probable cause, I'm going to dismiss all the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, is that the understanding of everybody in the room?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, with that being said, ma'am, I have, you have the old careless driving. It's a total of 800. It's going to be a total of, by my calculation, let me go that with my calculation, it's going to be a total of $825, ma'am. When can you pay it?
And Your Honor, before she responds, if I may, I know that the court has imposed the sentence, but I would ask if the court would consider, at least on one of the misdemeanor pleas, if there is a portion of attorney's fees, if on one of those misdemeanor matters that could be stricken. We've had some discussions, and it's my understanding that she is trying to get herself on the right footing in terms of licensing. And unlike a majority of individuals who come through the court, she didn't save Detroit for last. I'm not sure if we're first or somewhere in the middle, but she does have other jurisdictions after this one that she has to clear up matters. So I'm asking if the court can do anything with regards to fines, costs, and any fees to help her. It would be appreciated.
You know,
or even community service if she's inclined to take advantage of that.
If she's inclined to do community service, I can definitely do that. And let me ask you a few questions, ma'am. You said you're just now recently getting back to work. When did you start work?
October the 12th.
And how long were you out of work before that time?
The pandemic during the pandemic, no one was working. And then I went to DMS and got a job and got laid off from there.
How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
And how old are they?
12, 7, and 9.
All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna waive her reinstatement fees. That way she could be eligible to get a license, and I'll give her time to pay. I can offer her community service, but I can offer her community service to get rid of some or part or all of it. If she wants, I'll give you $20 an hour toward the community service you do. But if you want to just pay it off, you work on paying this off. We'll give you some time. We'll have you back and we'll see where you're at.
Okay.
But you got to make an effort to pay. But what I'll do is I'll waive the reinstatement fees so that you can be eligible for a license, at least as it relates to the 36th District Court after the day.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So $825. How much time do you need?
We pay weekly. So can I do like a payment plan?
You're gonna do that on your own.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a date in here sometime in the future, and you will be able to pay this stuff as you choose. You can save it all up and pay it
And
at
about
one
the
time.
community and this community service, I'm willing to do that too.
All right, so we're gonna get you with Miss Green. You got an ink pen, ma'am?
Yes.
Write this number down, please.
Okay.
Uh, 313-965-8130.
See what am I asking for?
Ms. Green, she's the community service coordinator. I'm gonna start by giving you a pay by date of 60 days. That's gonna be April the 18th. I'll set it for a review on that day at 8:25 a.m. And then you come in, can do community service. You come in and we'll see where you are.
Okay.
We're gonna put a referral in for community service. I need a good phone number from you. If you want to put it in the chat, you're more than welcome to do that. April the 18th. And if you do community service, what is that, 40 hours of community service, at 41 hours of community service? That'll take care of everything. You can do it that way.
41 hours. Okay. Okay.
So, April 18th.
8:25, 6 days.
2022 at 8:25 a.m. If you don't have any further questions, ma'am, I'm going to waive the warrant fees. If you don't have any further questions, ma'am, have a very good day. If you don't hear from community service in the next couple of days, you need to give them a call.
Okay.
All right? You
Yes.
understand everything?
The community service, you said 41 hours? What does that
That'll
mean?
take care, you won't have to put any money with that.
Okay.
That'll take care of everything. If you want to do less and pay some, you can do all or parts, or it's your choice.
Okay. Okay, I get it now. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a great day.
You too.
All right.
All right, Your Honor, thank you. That case is closed.
Yeah, it's closed.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a great day.
All right, you have a better one.